You're going to hear an audio tape of Grandma Iole Banker, Grandma Iole Martinat, and I'm going to show you photos of the family. Here Grandma Iole is on the left with her parents, Ida Revoir Martinat, Ida Anna Maria Revoir Martinat, and Dante Martinat. And you can see they're playing pool at 9863. They love to play pool, especially Dante. And there's a map of the United States that Grandpa had up there, Grandpa Bob, for, you know, as a pilot, somehow he needed that. It was helpful, I guess. And you're going to be hearing a audio tape of Grandma Iole talking about Waldensian history, because her parents, Ida and Dante, there were both Waldensian from northwestern Italy. So this is about the history of the Waldensians, her people's history. Like Ida and Dante, their families had a lot to do with this.
Cry. In the dark night of the Concordant, by signing the Laterna Pax and thereby accepting the Vatican as its counterpart, Fascism repudiated the Risorgimento and its struggle for a free state. The Concordat not only assigned Catholics a privileged place in the nation, but revealed Catholicism's true face, that a mass of people inextricably tied to a political power and bereft of any theological reflection. Catholicism paid dearly for this political entanglement. The most narrow conformation and cultural mediocrity prevailed right up to the Vatican II. What's that mean?
Maybe everybody just conformed to everything, something like that.
Okay.
In the dark night of the Concordat.
What's the Concordat?
I don't know. I forgot. Protestants now found themselves on the periphery of the nation, outcasts. I don't think it was too good for us.
No, I don't think so either. This is the beginning of Mussolini's reign.
The 1929 to 1930 laws spoke of them as permitted churches. Unfortunately, some well-placed people, certain Waldensians among them, deceived themselves into thinking that this amounted to legal recognition. After 1848, Waldensians had been tolerated. But to be tolerated by the liberal governments of the 19th century meant a good deal more than to be permitted under the fascists.
The regime sought by every means to control the Protestant churches, first of all by approving the assignments of pastors to churches. It also attempted to circumscribe and monitor church activities, for in the eyes of the fascist police, the Protestants were dangerous and suspect, given their many contacts abroad. Their initial innate penance for in the eyes of the fascist police, the Protestants were dangerous and suspect, given their many contacts abroad. Their initial innate penance for pension, what is
Pension.
it? What?
Pensions or something.
Pensions for liberty in their spirit of anatomy.
No.
Autonomy.
He's sleepy.
The fascists, well, I never read these big sense.
Hold on. It also attempted to circumscribe and monitor church activities. For in the eyes of the fascist police, the Protestants were dangerous and suspect. Given
Here. Oh, that's the end of side B of the tape. I think this photo was taken at Grandma Iole and Grandpa Bob's son Jack's wedding. It's a great picture of, oh boy, that's a great picture of Grandpa Bob and my mom, Yolanda Lonnie. It's nice to see everybody looking so happy and healthy. I like that hat that my mom was wearing. It's cute. With kind of a light yellow, kind of meringue color dress. Very pretty. Grandpa's all dressed up there. Grandpa Bob. Pretty fancy. Some kind of pin. For once, he doesn't have a pocket with the pencil in it. I like his blazer, his tuxedo, or whatever it is, with the black lines around it, around the collar there. It's good looking. I'm not sure where this was taken, really. Maybe at the San Gabriel Valley or San Gabriel Golf Club. I think Jack's wife Sandy's parents had something to do with that, maybe. So I think they had the reception or something there. Maybe. Graduation from USC. There's Ida at 9863 between the kitchen and the living room. Look at all the encyclopedia books. A big clock behind her. I'm not sure what that brown thing is next to her. Maybe it's a speaker. Oh, it looks like there's a lava lamp on top of the mantle thing up there. It's kind of silver on the bottom and bluish green on the top. I bet this was in, you know, in the 1970s, most likely, when they had lava lamps, when they were all the rage. And this was a nice little get-together party that I've seen other photos for. Seems like it was, you know, this party was throwing for Ida as, like, you know, the person they were throwing the party for. And she is kind of sitting what looks like the head of the table there. Because in the other photos, it looks like, you know, she was happily surprised. Or, so maybe those are some of her friends from around here. Maybe they, some of them might have, you know, been part Italian or French, and maybe these were the wives of the guys that played Bocce with Dante, her husband, maybe. I'm not really sure. And there's Dante and his two grandchildren, John Lemuel Banker Jack and Yolanda Roberta Banker at the time. And that's the wall, the brick wall that Dante built. He built that one and one more brick wall that you can't see in the picture. It's kind of like behind this brick wall, right in front of the other house there. It looks like the pot of flowers is on top of the brick wall, maybe. Dante was a cement man, so you know, he built the wall, the brick walls, and he built the pool. He did the cement for the pool that used to be at 9863 before we had it filled in. Grandma Iole and I was getting old and, you know, hard to maintain, costly to maintain, and you can never make it look quite as pretty as a new pool does. It's never quite as blue. Water's always a little funny. I'm not sure where this photo was taken. Maybe at a golf course? Maybe Palm Springs. I think they went there a couple times all together. Kind of a vacation spot for the family. Dante looks good with his hat on. It is always beautiful. And my mom was happy with her grandparents there. I can relate to that.